Victoria again with Everything Victorious, and this is a part of our Women of Excellence Wednesday series. I'm here today with Bridget Deas. She's the owner of New Beginnings Hair Salon, and she's also the owner of Niecy's House, which is a personal care home. And today we're going to find out more of how she became a woman of excellence, about her journey of becoming a woman of excellence, and we're just going to ask her a few questions. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
First of all, hi.
Hey!
Well, let me see. I'm Bridget Deas, like you said, and I've been in the beauty industry for a very, very long time, many years. And about 14 years ago, I decided to open my own. Yeah, so we've been here for 14 years.
So what do you think, I know like when you came in 14 years ago, a lot has probably changed during that time. So what is the one thing that has changed drastically, and how do you maintain, because I know like now we're in the world of like social media, and how do you remain yourself even though the industry has changed so long, and what has changed?
Oh, let me say that I think that as much as things change, they stay the same. Just like trends, clothing trends, hairstyle is no different. And I think that, like before, you couldn't get away with certain color. Now color's like the biggest thing. But, some of the styles that were staples back in the day, like bobs and, the page boys. And all of that, it comes right back. It comes right back. So it never really goes away. Just like anything else, it lays dormant for just a little while. And then, as the new generations of individuals come up and they get into little, their own styles or, little trends or whatever, they kind of always reach back. So I don't think things ever really go away and stay away. It's just life. Like life, it rotates.
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new. It's just you find a way to tweak it and make it your own.
Yeah.
But there's nothing new. I mean, not really.
So that's how you keep it. Like you just, whatever it is, you make it your own.
You make it your own. Mm-hmm. I think that's what makes for a good stylist. When a stylist can meet an individual or develop a relationship with our clients, and we get to know our clients, their lifestyles and things like that. I think that a good stylist will really get into that person enough to know, okay, well, this will be great for this person's their lifestyle for his work. If they're a conservative person or if they're, eclectic, it's just certain things you need to know as a stylist itself, that can separate you from the rest, basically. And I think that's really up to you as to how vulnerable you would allow yourself to be and how much you want to dig, because part of digging is part of building. If you don't dig into their background a little bit, you'll never really get to know your client as an individual, and you'll never get to know what they really want or what their needs are, because they can come in with something they think is just great because they've worn it forever. But on the flip side, you're looking like, no, that's not working for you. That's not working for you. So, I think that's the difference.
Okay. One question. What do you think that being in this business has taught you about people?
I will say that as much as we appear to be different, there's so much about us as individuals that are so much alike. I think that we all go through a lot of the same things in life. Some choose, and I will say with people, some choose to be more outspoken or more forthcoming with different things that they go through in life, and then there's the others that are very quiet and introverted.
I know you learn a lot about that, like in a salon. That's like your girl time.
Yes.
You let them
yes. They come in, and we have some that let their hair down, and I mean figuratively. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So I think that. We create an atmosphere here at New Beginning Hair Design where the girls can come in and just be girls. I mean, because you have to be on top of your game at home. You have to be on top of your game at work. But when you come through outdoors, let your hair down.
Yeah.
You know, it's girlfriend time. You can release and just let out, you know. So we have great conversations, and, you know, some talk. And then some just like to sit back and they listen, you know. But
finding out all the tea.
But at the end of the day, we're all able to relate to one another.
Okay.
I will say that.
And you did mention, like, we're girls, we have work, we have home. You know, there's that, like, work-life balance. How do you find that? Because you are the owner of, you know, 2 different businesses, and then, you know, you have children, you have a husband. How do you maintain that balance? And also, how do you maintain your relationship with Christ as well? How do you give him time?
Oh, that's funny. It's funny you even asked the second part of that question, because I honestly believe with my whole heart that he is my balance. Without my relationship with Christ, I can't balance out anything else in life. And I will say that I tried. You know, and not that I hadn't had a relationship with Christ, but I say I tried because I put him on the back burner, trying to be that hairstylist, that salon owner, the owner at the personal care home, the problem solver, putting out all these fires through the day, then go home and try to be wife and mom and just stretch thin. And I really felt myself spiraling. And I felt that I was in a world of trouble emotionally, you know. So I will say that I had enough mind to go back and get things right with the Lord, because he's right where you left him. You know what I'm saying?
He's not leaving you.
Absolutely
like,
not.
Whenever you're ready, come on.
I'm here. I'm here. As soon as you finish all those shenanigans, you can come right back, and he'll just take you right back in and just love on you and put things in order and put things in place. And I will say that, and in doing that, he's taught me how to prioritize. He taught me how to delegate. And in doing those things, and learning how to treat myself, we hear that a lot. I'm no different from anyone else. You know, you hear how important it is to make sure you get that 10 minutes of time in for yourself. Well, number one, 10 minutes is not enough. But I do agree, you have to get some time in, even if it's in the shower. You know, make your shower a little bit longer than the average 10-15 minute shower. Make it a little bit longer when necessary, when you feel that you need that additional time. But I think it's important that you get that you center yourself, so you can get that balance and realize that you can't handle every problem in every situation 100%. I'll say the best thing to do, though, is whatever you're addressing at that time, allow that to have your 100% in that moment, and take one step at a time, doing one thing. I think that's
great advice, because I'm the person that says yes to everything.
Oh,
like, can you do it? Yep, I got it. Like,
I say that's
yes. I'm saying yes,
it's
and
hard.
then I become overwhelmed. Like, I think that is great advice, to just, like, one thing at a time, give your 100% to that, and then go on, because you're giving pieces away, and everybody's not able to get the whole thing. So I think that is, like, really,
and then you're left with very, very small pieces of yourself, and then before you know, you don't know who you are. You don't recognize yourself. You don't understand what's going on in your life, and you know, you begin to feel all of these emotions that you feel that they're not yours, and you don't know what to do with them. You know, but that's because you've taken on so much in that day. You've taken on so many different tasks and responsibilities that were not yours to begin with. You know, so, and I had one of my colleagues yesterday to ask me, do you feel guilty about not saying yes as much? Because I was that yes person. And I think the older I'm getting, I'm learning it is so okay to say no. It's so okay to say, let me think about it and get back to you on that. It's okay to do that, because if you're a genuine person, and these people that come to you and ask these things of you, they should know you well enough to know that if she could, she would. So if she can't, that means that, you know, she really has something. That's it. And you have to accept that, knowing who you are. It's okay to say no.
Wow, that's a nugget right
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Take that with me when I go home. I have just 2 more questions. I know doing everything that you're doing can sometimes get overwhelming, and you might have, in your 14 years of being here, felt like maybe I should throw in the towel. Like, you go home and you're like, I don't know if I could do it anymore. What is something that came in you that says, you know what, I could keep going, I could keep doing it?
You know, it's one of those wonderful things that I think that the Lord allows to happen. I think that sometimes He allows us to feel depleted, so then He could rush in and rescue you.
Yeah.
So I'll say that it's been times where, so many times, where I just wanted to throw in the towel because I just felt that it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the headache. I'm exhausted. It's too much. But then it's been times where He would send that one client, the one I was just speaking about earlier, who hardly speaks, when, you know, they're the quiet ones that come in, and that person would drop so much on me. Or that's the person that would say, you know, you really helped me when I was here the last time. And I had that situation going on. I mean, I really love this place. I really love coming here. You know, He then reminds me, as it's not just a business, it's also part of my ministry itself. You know, because when He sent people through the doors, you never know how He will use us as individuals on that day as hairstylists, how He's going to use us to part something into their lives or to receive something from them. So it's been so many times when I just felt like I'm done, you know, and in that moment, He's always my knight in shining armor, where He'll just come in and send that right person, or something would happen, and I'm like, yes, that's because of New Beginning. We were able to help because, you know, or we were able to do because we have New Beginning. So, you know, it's different tactics that God will send our way to just always remind me that you're doing exactly what I have for you to do, and you are exactly where I put you. You're not there by mistake, you know, because I'm a firm believer that nothing happens by mistake. And I used to think, okay, well, maybe I'm going before God and things like that. But I will honestly say, from my years of experience, whenever I felt that way, He would just slow me down. You know, He would just slow me down, put me back on track, helping me realize that, no, slow down. This is where I have for you right now. So let's do this test. This is what we're going to work on. So that way it keeps me from feeling like I just need to throw in the towel. This is too much. I can't balance it all, because the truth is we can get a lot done. We're good at multitasking. We can get a lot done. Be amazed.
Okay, so my very last question. I know, like, the beauty industry has been, or doing hair has been something that you've done for many years, and you're transitioning into Niecy's home, or you already have Niecy's home established, but you're transitioning to over there. How did you know that was God's will for you to take on that task? Because I've been over to Niecy's house. It feels like home. There are a lot of people there that come in that can't maintain on their own, and that's the type of place that your heart really has to be in there.
Absolutely.
When you're doing work like that, caring for individuals who can't care for themselves or need just a little extra assistance. So how did you know that that was God's will for you?
Let me say that He used my little bit of sunshine. He used my daughter Niecy. And that's how Niecy's house came about, because the truth was, I didn't know what my next step would be after hair, you know. But my husband and I am married, and we have a blended family of 5. I should have said that in the beginning. I'm married to a wonderful man, Steve, and we have 5 children, and we have 2 grands now. So with saying that, I would, you know, when our older children got to the age where they all start to move out, go to school, just do different things, And as they gain their independence, our youngest daughter, Niecy, she's Down syndrome. She began to take notice, and in taking notice, she's like, okay, well, that's what we're supposed to do. So when I turn 18, I'll be moving out, getting my own place.
Yeah.
You know, but you and I both know that, you know, yes, they can do it, but they will need a little bit more assistance. You know, so my husband and I talked about it, and Niecy wouldn't let up. You know, I thought it was just conversation at first.
She was serious.
But it was more than conversation. Absolutely, it was more than conversation.
Yeah.
So we had to do something about it, and we talked about it, and we decided to, okay, well, maybe we can open up a home. Because she's high functioning, maybe we can open up a home, a center, or someplace where we'll call it Niecy's house and allow young individuals like herself that need some assistance but want to maintain their independence as well. So we felt that we can help them balance that because I felt that we did a great job with Niecy, you know, because she has that independence, you know, but at the same time, she has that level of assistance that she needs, and it goes unspoken, you know, but we know that it's there, so we've merged those two things together. So, and then as we began to look into it a little bit more and more, it just seems, it felt right. It felt like this is what you are to do. It just came through our daughter Niecy, you know. So there were times in that process that I felt like pulling my hair out, you know, because it was just too much. But we pushed through it, you know. We pushed through it, and we worked hard, and things that we didn't know, we went to somebody that could help, and you know, so we made a lot of mistakes along the way, but at the same time, we've learned a lot. And Niecy's house is up and running and doing well.
And it is awesome. Because I've been there, and it is really a blessing.
Thank you
to the people that are there.
Thank you.
So the next time we see Bridget would be at Niecy's house, and we'll see her and what she does there and learn more about it.
That'd be great. Yeah.
But thank you so much for taking the time to answer my little questions.
No problem.
I look forward to talking to you next time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.